It's second week in March, and I'm doing some preseason turkey scouting. Obviously, you can tell I'm in mountainous terrain, so we've got some pretty steep slopes here. Elevations are, 32 to over 4,000 feet. But I got here before first light. I haven't heard any birds gobbling. It's in the 20s, but it's still only the second week in March, so I don't know if the breeding has started taking place. But we're going to go to some areas we've hunted in the past where I know they've roosted, and we're just going to do a surveillance. We're just going to walk through looking for turkey scratch sign, roost sign. We're going up this ridge. There's a bench up here. There's actually two benches up here, and in the past the turkeys have roosted up there. It's really steep off to the left side of this bench. This is where we're walking up on the left side, which would actually be the west side. It's super steep there, and the turkeys have roosted there in the past, but you can tell they've been working this area pretty hard. And I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but there's a lot of red oaks. Actually, the tree I'm standing beside right now, it's a red oak as well. And last year they dropped pretty heavily through here. So for winter forage, that's where the birds would be in. So until the spring green up, I would anticipate the first week of turkey season. This would probably be a really good area right here to take a look at. Okay, as you can tell, I've climbed considerably higher than I was before. So I'm on this first bench that I was telling you about. And one other thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing some preseason turkey scouting, whether you're in the flatlands or mountainous terrain like I'm at, early March might be a good time to find a deer shed. So I'm probably going to be walking through some deer bedding areas and some winter feeding areas too, just to check and see if I can find some signs of bucks that may have survived this past hunting season. But a minute ago I made a comment about turkeys hunting on steep facing ridges. And look over here. Now, to the right of the camera, right over here, we're on this flat. This is that bench. And then it goes straight up. You can see right over there at the top. And then off to the left over here, it's steep. You got a 20-pound bird, and it's a lot easier for them to fly off and get 70, 80 feet in a tree. It's like I said, winter forage areas, they're still feeding on the same things that they can find, acorns, nuts, berries, if there's any berries left at that time. Insects, grubs, seeds, whatever. But if you got a lot of acorns, that'd be a good area to start looking in early season. So we'll keep looking for sign, droppings, scratch, and then if we get lucky, maybe we'll hear something.